Good morning, folks. On this frosty, less frosty, that's the word, morning. I have wet hair because I washed it this morning, and I've just taken the bus from our hotel, which was surprisingly pleasant. Took about 10 minutes. Plan is to head into the park, get my friend's privilege ticket, and we'll see how the day goes. That's pretty much it so far. So it took about 15 minutes to get the privilege ticket picked up, which is not bad. Oh, that was warm. So the plan is Disneyland. I think I've had breakfast. I would go and have like breakfast somewhere if I could, but I've already done that and that would be silly. So I think what I want to do is head on a ride that Zoe won't be mad at me for going on. Big Thunder's one of her favourites, so I don't want to really do that without her, but I'm sure she won't mind me doing a few of the rides that she doesn't like. So we're going to see if we can go this way. Fingers crossed. The Christmas decorations look amazing. I didn't realise there were screens. That makes so much more sense. Because then they can change them with the seasons. At least they think they are. Or are they just really high quality pictures? It's very unclear. No, I think they might just be very good pictures. Okay. Oh my god, the vehicles of Main Street are actually running. They're never running when I'm here. Oh my god, it's so busy. Oh, is Mickey up there? Of course he is, because it's the beginning of the park. And there he is. The main mouse himself. Fair dues. Love it. Oh, that's very cute. And now we avoid the crowds because oh boy, that's a lot of people. I'm aware I'm at Disney. Don't worry. I'm more than capable of. To be fair, the queue for City Hall is not too bad. It usually is quite bad. Oh, it's a bit wet on the floor. Oh, I can smell the tang of the steam train. I don't know why I said it wasn't real steam. Clearly I was wrong. But hey ho. Am I going to go down Main Street? Should I brave it? You know what? Why not? Oh, hello. Oh, the snow's doing the thing. That's pretty decent. There are worse views for a Monday morning. The Main Street vehicles will run you over if you do not move. Yes, I am being serious. They will just go. I wonder who's been naughty this time. looking remarkable this morning. There are a family who are dressed up as Elf from the film Elf and Santas. That's amazing. I don't know what's burning, but it's clearly something. Ah, what a walk for a Monday morning. And to think this time last week I was at work. Oops. Oh dear. The gardens are looking pretty as well. I don't know if it's just louder because it's morning. Oh, I might get run over by a Main Street vehicle. Let me just not. There we go. Thankfully they do drive on the right hand side of the road rather than the left hand side of the road. And that is the other Main Street vehicle stop, which is where they're going to just park up there. I might see if I can get on that, because I have never actually been on it and I've wanted to for absolutely ages. But I'm going to go and do a very important thing that I have not done this trip and didn't do this last trip either, and that's a castle selfie. Now, it's not really a secret anymore because a lot of people know about it, but it's a lot quieter down this little corner if you want to take your little castle selfie. Just to the left. And then we might go and pay the dragon, who is the dragon that is not Maleficent, a visit. Let's get that castle selfie done. It's going to get very dark in a moment. I've just realised the waterfalls are flowing, which means it's no longer frozen. Though the caution wet fall signs are out. Like everywhere. Just slightly ruining the ambience, but you know, there's only so much you can do when the floor is wet and you have to legally have wet floor signs up. It's time to go into the Tenier de Dragon, which is not Maleficent. It's the dragon from Sword in the Stone, or so I've been told. He's so sleepy. Hello, friend. Yeah? Did they? Okay. You can see how big this guy is. Just having a little nap. Oh, we've got a little chain in his collar. Right. The actual way out. And there we go. There were 3 entrances to the dragon. I'm currently under the castle bridge that takes you into Main Street. I've not actually been this way out before. I feel very small next to the giant castle. That's the castle stage, which is all Christmassy. I don't know what time the Christmas parades are on, so we'll find out later, because yeah, I think for right now that I'm going to go into Fantasyland, which is this way, not that way. Technically you can go that way. None of the rides at the moment are that way. Small World is that way. It is still closed. Also, these plants are heather, the blue and pink ones, and I have some at home and they're very good. They're also very hardy, so they'll withstand all the frost that's going around. Ooh. This is the sweet shop. If you're into that kind of thing, which I very much am, you can go and try and be the King of England. It was moving for pretty much everyone the other week. It looks like they fixed that. Oh, that smells so sweet. Yes, the other exit's around there somewhere. That's very specific. And this is the Princess restaurant. So you've got Auberge, and then you've got Cinderella's carriage just over there. So if you can't afford to go to Auberge, but you want a bit of princessiness, you can go and take like pictures of the carriage. They literally don't stop you. I think because I never go on it, I might go on the carousel if it's up. It looks like it is. And I very rarely go on this because I can't always get on it because my legs always hurt. But today feels like a good leg day. Also, Pinocchio! I love him. That is only the exit. Do not go in there unless you're trying to leave. In which case, why are you going back in? What's wrong with you? Dingo Valley. Am I a grown adult going on a carousel? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, we're off. I think. Maybe. Yep, there we go. That's the noise we want to hear. Whee! Am I going to see me? We're very slow. I'm not. That's my horse. There we go. My grey coat. Oh gosh. I very rarely go on a carousel and I think it shows. They have Mickey wreaths. Am I easily distracted? Yes. Am I going on the Dumbo ride yet next? Possibly. I don't think I'll ever be in the mirror fully. Sadness. Oh no, there I am, just about. I should probably stop trying to watch some things because I get very dizzy by like watching, but if I look at the thing in front of me, I'm alright. It's so pretty. I'm not holding on for dear life, I'm just holding on. You can technically hands-free this, but I don't want to. Shines in the night for you, etc, etc. I'm trying to like not get a copyright strike today. That's my aim today. He's still not okay. I don't think he has a name. Does my horse have a name? Yeah, they usually do. Well, I shall name her Elizabeth. It's a good name. And his name will be Edgar, because he looks like an Edgar, honestly. It just doesn't look okay. Also, horse butt. But yeah. Let's go. Now, does it automatically go up, or do I have to wait? Okay, it automatically goes up. Good. I don't think it's supposed to be that squeaky. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Much like Orbitron, it's a little bit. Am I officially up? And you can see the little mouse with his feather. Apparently, it used to be a whip, so that's interesting little Disney fact. Not a bad view from up here of Fantasyland. Definitely slower than Orbitron. I don't feel like I'm going to like freeze up here, even though it was August. And we're going to go down a little bit. If it will let me. Oh yeah, you have to press and hold that. Okay. Good to know. It is a little bit jerky. I think someone needs a bit of like WD-40, but you're just about level with the circus tents. Love it. Oh, yep, you have to really press that and hold it to sort of move it on this one. Ooh. It really doesn't like moving. So yeah, it's now going to probably take us down very slowly. I'm just going to stay up here until it makes me go down. This is quite pleasant actually. Oh, there we go. There's the...
Step out and proceed to the nearest exit.
Down we go.
Check to be sure you have all your personal belongings and have a safe day.
That was cute. It is only about 2 minutes though. Oh. I'd say that's a complete stop. Yeah. Still quite brisk around here. Like, Skull Rock is chilly, but the water around it isn't anymore, so we'll take it. Oh, there goes Thunder Mountain. Well, that's actually sun now. That's the queue. Okay, Pirates was good. It has now become too warm for a hat and not quite too warm for a coat, which is fine. I can cope with this. Yeah, I'm just going to have a meander really. Waiting for my friend to be ready. She says she's getting up and about, so I'm going to go meet her at Walt Disney once she is and get her ticket to her because I put that in my pocket. And then we'll probably come on. We're going to go to Studios because we have Remy booked for 5, so we'll see. So probably going to hop on a couple more rides, and then once she's here we'll head elsewhere. Well, I went on Big Thunder Mountain. They asked me very nicely to put my phone in my pocket, so I did. So my friend is still on her way. I don't really know what to do next. Let's go.